Look, all those red dots are service dogs.
That's amazing.
It is. You know, and online one day I said, if we could get just one more George out of that litter, it'd be wonderful. Do you know some woman gave me hell? Well, what are you going to do with all the extra dogs? Well, I'm going to do something, lady. I don't know exactly what. But really, I mean, he is just spectacular. Such a nice dog.
He is very nice. Yeah, it really is. They work well together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, there again, she takes care of the dog.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if somebody else takes care of the dog, which is kind of what's happening in a couple of our other young children.
Yeah. Right.
We have to make sure that whoever gets the dog can actually take care of the dog, because otherwise it's not going to work. Okay, Bailey, is it time to get the basket?
Everybody else is sleeping. Why can't I sleep?
Well, if you want the food, you can.
Definitely listening.
Did you want to have some spoonfuls of food? You have to get the basket though.
Yeah, say,
At some point she's going to say, no, I don't want to.
what it was, just a little, one little thing.
You don't want to get it today?
Bricks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bailey.
Something, whatever. Brief.
Huh? No. That's one of the problems is some of the other dogs knock into her, and then she does. Then she's very upset. You want to get the basket now, Bailey? You want this food? You gotta have it. You gotta have the basket. No, it's very delicate. She doesn't want to get her back feet caught. She's a good girl. Gotta get her back foot down. There we go. That's one. There we go. Good girl. What a good girl. You gotta get the basket first. You have to get the basket.
Okay.
Here we go. We got it. Good girl. Yay. Very good.
What a good girl.
Lovely dog. She's just lovely. She doesn't like to share it.
She does though sometimes.
No, she doesn't like it. Let
She
me
doesn't
tell
like
you.
it. She allows you to give you advice.
Well, she had no choice at that point, but I mean, really, I mean, I know she kind of looks at me like, yeah, I did the work.
I just did all the
I
work.
did all the work. Wait a minute. That's a big fight.
Drop some.
Then the problem is, the last bit, she wants to lick the spoon. Let's see. There we go. Good girl. One little bit. Let me put it. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. There we go.
Here, let me get up.
Thank you very much.
All right, get back on your bed. Can you get back up? What's her back?
You might want to drink first.
Okay, yep.
You gotta drink. Okay. That's a little tired. Stuff is beginning to fall out of the bottom. Okay, we have Arnold Pennsylvania. That's a new name. I didn't know if I'd seen that before. Oh, okay, it's an application. Well, that's really inquiry. We'll have to deal with that otherwise. Okay, this goes in the far drawer on the other side.
Okay.
To be dealt with differently. Okay, this is the Sisters of Notre Dame. I went up there and gave a lecture one day. There you go. Have that one. Let's see what happened. Thank you for your recent visit to the Sisters of Notre Dame at the Residential Care Center. We talked about Service Project and hearing about your experience was very interesting. Seeing a beautiful service dog up close was wonderful. The sisters raved about your talk for days. We learned so much about service dogs and stories are inspiring. We'll look forward to visit the service dog in the future. Thank you for taking time to share with us. This is apparently a home for retired nuns. I think. I don't really know. And they invited me up there to give a talk one day, so I went. It being in Ipswich.
What dogs did you bring with you?
Huh?
What dogs did you bring
I had
with you?
Bentley with me. What have I stuck? Oh, I can't go anywhere. I had Bentley with me. And he's pretty good at working the crowd. He's not as good as Bailey. Bailey's a professional. She'll go from person to person to person. God, this is from our friends down there in Texas. Still eating the Jimmy Dean sausage and gravy bowl. Okay. There we go. And this is from Rapid City, South Dakota. Okay, that over. Okay, I want to thank you for what you do. I know you thank all the time, but it was never enough. Everyone who is part of Service Dog Project is truly a godsend. Ain't that the truth? Couldn't manage without all these guys that come wandering around through here. I know the cameras have helped me relax ever since I found the cameras in my freshman year of college. As an engineer student, as well as someone diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, being able to relax can be a difficult thing. Being a student is a difficult thing. Let's face it, right? Yeah. The past few months have been especially hard since I've been on an internship in North Dakota and far away from my support system and my precious pets. So thank you very much for all you do. I just thought I would let you know. You don't only help those people you give dogs to, you help the people like myself who at times just need to know that the world continues to turn and that there are plenty of amazingly good people in it. Kyle. Peyton. Huh. Kyle Sue on the chat. I have several continuous poo pickers! I keep forgetting to send. I'll send them eventually.
That's nice.
Okay, and we have poo pickers here. If you do too much, it's going to lose its effectiveness in some things. If you do too much, it's enough. Okay? Just let go and fall like a little waterfall. That'll be all right. We don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents. Okay? It's so important to do something every day that will make you happy. It's nice to make somebody else happy too, because that helps too. That's a crooked tree. That's a crooked tree. We'll send him to Washington. Bob Ross keeps quoting here. They say everything looks better with odd numbers. But sometimes I use even numbers just to annoy the critics. Again, that's Bob Ross. Who's Bob Ross? You know Bob Ross?
Nope.
Nope. Well, he's all over our poo pickers.
Nice. Sure,
That's
you'd be happy
okay.
to know that.
Okay, I'm sure he's pleased.
Who did that one come from? Those ones.
I don't know. I
Oh,
told
okay,
you.
Kylie.
You got it over there?
We got it.
Oh, good. I have trouble
No
with
pressure. No pressure.
my support system is sometimes.
Not very supportive.
I right. Sleep right over here. You don't get this. You don't have anything on it. This one, right side up, is from Jean Mudge. Thank you very much, Jean Mudge.
From where?
Huh?
Does it say where she's from?
Vero Beach. And then the other one in here is Kathy Gregerson. Oh my God, where the hell is she from? Olteewah. You want to try that one? O-O-L-T. Olteewah, Tennessee. Well, thank you very much anyway. Wherever you're from. I never heard of that one.
What was the Vero Beach? Was that Florida?
Huh?
Florida was the first one?
Vero Beach, Florida. That's where she was dissolved to, I think. Here we go. Dear service dog, sirs and madame, I'm interested in obtaining one of your dogs. I've not had an accident, but my balance isn't what it used to be. Time marches on. In December, I will be 89. My beloved husband was in the military. Please contact me. 207. Now that's Maine. Huh. That's difficult because I did have a rule around here that nobody could be older than me. I'm 78, so any rate, we'll write her. That should go in the far corner too.
Okay.
We'll write to her a letter. 89 is getting up there. Not impossible, I suppose. But I think it's an advertisement. Oh, they want to give me a credit card. Isn't that wonderful? Call the number to activate the account. What is this? My new account has been established. What new account? I'll have to be a little careful because I can charge up to $250,000. Because the American Express, which is my Costco card, they're discontinuing it. So somewhere along the line, they're going to give me another card, but this is not the one, apparently. So much for that idea. Next. Okay. Okay, that's the end of that.
Nope.
We're getting very holy here. It's still working, but getting down there. What do we got?
This is for Bailey.
It says it's for Bailey. We work on the project here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. This is Sharon from Illinois.
Okay, Illinois. Naughty things are in here. Oh dear. Oh my heavens. Cookies for Sweet Bailey. From Sharon. Orland Park, Illinois.
What? Did somebody say my name?
Bailey. She's got cookies. There, I'll bring them over there, dear. Just a minute. Okay, that goes over there. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
She perked right up.
She knows things like this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you got it. Got that one. Now, sometimes she doesn't want any after dinner cookies. Sometimes she does.
Pretty amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. There you go. Hang on to it this time. There you go. You got it. You got it. Wonderful. We leave out. Somehow we have to have her name in it.
It'll be maybe on the invoice.
Maybe we put them up top. Maybe we put them up top. And you better put a label on them that they're dog cookies. Because otherwise, here, wait for Bailey. You know, put that for Bailey. Otherwise, you can get them. It happens once in a while around here. Was that a good cookie? Did you like it?
She liked it.
Did you like it?
She liked it. All right.
Okay.
Next.
Next. Got it. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. Get it? Got it. Good. Get it? Who said that? Where did that come from? Get it? Got it. Good. That was somebody. Okay, so this is from.
I think we might have to look at the invoice.
Might have to go inside, huh?
Yep.
Sometimes they put their name and then service dog like that. Oh! I know who it's from. Pam said she was going to find it. It's a mustache cutter. Because she's got a terrible sore on her rear end that we can't really get at with the big clippers. So Pam said she was going to send me one. So it could be it's from Pam. It's not from Pam. I don't know who it's from.
No invoice.
No invoice in the hole.
Oh, this is heavy.
This is on top here.
No. I can't read.
You can't read it. I can't.
Holly Farm? I think that's the name of the company. Oh, wait, look inside. Yeah. Let's see. So this is the top.
Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is say here. No, it says mining.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what this is.
Okay.
Oh, I ordered these.
Okay.
Oh, I was so excited about these.
Goes down.
You put it on the floor. Here, wait, put it here. I got so excited about these because I had seen these and I didn't know. I didn't understand how they work. And then I saw them online and they all had 5 stars. So I went and bought 12 of them. So this will be super fun. Okay? These are something that you ram on the top of a 5-gallon bucket. And then you can just undo it and it's so easy.
That's nice.
Oh, I had seen them used and I didn't know. What are they called?
Should we get the bucket to try it out?
Huh?
Should we find the bucket?
Oh, I've got a bunch down in the barn. I got a bunch down in the barn. And you just slam that thing on the bucket. And then this thing takes over.
Nice.
Oh, I thought, because we've had a problem around here with sand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or you could just get
Anything,
thread gets
dog
crazy. Yeah. Perfect.
Anything. So
Nice.
I will give you a formal report
All
when we
right.
finally get them in use. But
So did
they
you
have
put
some funny name. Let me see if I can get
thanks
the
to
name.
Carlene on that one.
Gamma seal lid. That's what you look up under. Wait till I use them and make sure they get a full 5-star deal from me.
Yep.
But it's a gamma seal.
Gamma steel.
Oh, those will be fun to play with tomorrow. Okay, that's
All right.
tomorrow.
This is Robert Benjamin, hair of Gussie.
Ducky?
Gussie.
Go Gussie.
Gussie. Did she hear her name?
Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Robert?
Laundry. There's laundry in the house.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's right.
Downstairs. Okay.
Downstairs.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Well, put the we'll break it down.
Hi, Robert. Enjoy your gift.
Robert, enjoy
From
your
Robert
gift.
Robert Benjamin.
Robert Benjamin.
Gussie.
Gussie.
Special gift for her.
Special gift for her.
Robert.
She's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Huh.
Any location on there?
Okay.
Any location?
No. No. So we got a lot of little mini. You know, the little tiny dogs are getting.
You know, the little tiny dogs are getting.
This is what's happening now.
Yeah.
Big Ethan.
Yeah.
Even Gussie's?
Not Gussie.
Not Gussie's, yeah.
Not yet. Gussie herself can have them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Poopies and
Okay.
and
These Scarlet's and
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
guys are younger. These guys are
And
younger.
Gussie still has. These
The
two
Gussie's
behind.
still-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the others can have those.
The others can have those.
Okay.
We didn't have a
Okay.
location.
We didn't have a location.
Robert Benjamin.
Bones for Gussie.
Bones for
Oh, it's
Gussie.
probably. There's
Okay.
a Robert that likes Gussie.
Okay, well, you can have those. And you can turn around and see whether there's any questions that have to be answered.
Oh,
You can have,
thanks.
you can have these so I can put my feet up in the air.
Sorry.
Or I can talk to anybody else with my feet up in the air.
If you click on the blue line, you'll get
Oh.
the questions.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, that goes way up. You gotta be up about 3 feet from it.
About 3 feet from it.
Down a little, maybe. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's
You
pretty
can
good.
watch
You got a
here.
delay, right?
And if you can
Watch
see
here.
it, then you
Delay,
can
right?
go.
And if you can see it, then you can go.
It's that delay.
It's that delay.
We found out that Bob Ross is the famous painter of nature.
What's
Happy
this?
Trees. Bob Ross, who is all the food picker-uppers,
Uh-huh.
is the famous painter of nature, Happy Trees.
Oh, okay.
Teaches you how to paint on a public TV station.
Oh, okay.
He died.
Okay.
You can go now.
Good.
See, you're on there.
Good.
See,
Yep, you're good.
All right.
Because
Thank you.
it'll be on there. See, now it's still on there. See, look.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's still on there. See?
Yeah, that looked the delay.
Ugh.
Questions?
Sometimes they answer the questions themselves.
Sometimes they answer the questions themselves.
Heard it. Heard Carly singing quietly in her room.
Stop chewing on each other.
Stop chewing on each other.
Got it? Get it? Got it. Good. Farmers insurance, maybe? Farmers
Really?
insurance, maybe? Somebody's asking for.
Yeah, it was something like
It was something like.
Mo and whatever. Who are those three guys?
Who are those
The
three
Three
guys?
Stooges?
Yeah, that's
The
it.
Three Stooges? All right, we have a couple questions.
Go ahead.
All right, we have a couple questions.
Go ahead.
Then decided when Gussie gets
Will, we just talked about that. We decided in about a week.
Talked about that. We decided in about a week.
Okay. Next question from Terry.
Next question from Terry.
You said Kiera is washed out from here. Does that mean also? Does that also mean to no breeding?
No breeding.
What I'm going to do is hang on and hold off from spaying her, but she's gotten aggressive. You don't deal with aggression at all. But it's something weird is happening in the last week because there have been two dogs that aren't usually aggressive, that are kind of a little antsy, a little pushier than they usually are. One is Janine's dog, and the other is Colleen's dog, who's not usually that way either. So we must be having sunspots or something.
Oscar?
I think
Was it
Oscar.
Oscar? Really?
Just annoyed at everybody.
Yeah.
Somebody else wants to know if putting Bailey in her for surgery is not an option. Do you know if they can give dogs an equivalent to an epidural like they give women for having a C-section?
Well, we've talked about this, but she's got such a weird rear end anyway. I was hoping for local Novocaine sort of thing, but it's a mess.
How did that
Yeah,
happen?
what is the sore? And what's the
Well, it could be cancer, I don't know, but she's had it for like 5 years. It's a little tiny thing, but it's getting worse. We wash it, we clip it, that's what the peroxide is over here. It's oozing all the time.
Did she get any?
Someone else wants to know if Bailey gets any meds. She looks sore when she walks on her hind legs. Or is it just
No, she just wants to make sure they're underneath her.
No, she just wants to
When you
make
see
sure
her
they're
running
underneath
around
her.
down in the
When you
wheel,
see her running around
her
down
joints
the wheel,
move just as nicely as could be. But she's very worried about whether her feet are on the ground. And if you bump against her, she gets upset. So she's getting old. So I have a cart that I pulled around behind my golf cart today. She was very happy to ride in it and get the ride up the hill.
Somebody else wants you to introduce yourself. With Katie with the long braid. Said who's that?
I'm Beth, and this is my daughter Grace, and Gracie
my daughter
has
Grace,
Roxanne.
and Gracie
from the
has
BP.
Roxanne from the BP.
We're here for the weekend to help out. Wait, Carlene, the new card for Costco will be a Lisa. I believe it will start in March.
Right. I'm already looking for it because they already told me that one's going to be Gonzo.
Get It, Got It Good is from Danny Kay in the Core
Aha.
Chester.
Court Jester. Yes, you're right.
That is from Carolyn.
Court Jester. That was a
Court
fantastic.
Jester, that was a fantastic.
Another question?
Will you give partial boosters to Neil, Lou,
Yep, everybody.
Kiara, and the Dutchies?
Everybody.
Louis is so fun.
Okay. Okay.
Any more questions?
Did I hold the book?
I did.
Okay.
All done?
That's it?
That's it? I'm supposed to tell a funny story that I didn't get prepared. I just remembered it now.
Get prepared.
I don't know. We used to have a caboose. Where the tea tent is now, the reason that tea tent is down there is I went and bought a caboose one day,
I went and bought a caboose.
which I found down in Erie, Pennsylvania. They have a whole
Down in
yard.
Erie, Pennsylvania, they have a
yard,
whole
big place full of cabooses. And you could have you climb in one, down, out.
And you
another.
could have you climb
write
in
down
one,
the number of
down,
the one
out,
you
another.
want,
If you write down the number,
and they'll take that and hook that on behind
and they'll
some
take
train
that
number,
and hook
and
that
take
on
it to
behind
your
some
nearest
trainer number.
Conrail
And
yard.
take it to your
And it
nearest
was
Conrail yard.
$2,500.
And it was
For this great big
$2,500
caboose to be
for
delivered
this great big
to
caboose.
Chelsea. It then was another like $2,500 to get it from Chelsea to here because I had to have trains and they had to have wide load permits and they had to
They
take
had
wires
that wide
down.
load permits, and they
it's
had
a
to
big
take
thing.
wires down.
But I didn't realize
It's a big thing.
that
But I didn't
when you
realize
take a hold of a caboose
that-
and pick it up, those wheels come absolutely off. They're only held on with one pin that goes down to the middle. So that you pick the thing up, and now you've got the caboose part, and now you have to have a second truck to bring those wheel things up. So I set a pair of rails down here, which were not easy, because those things are heavy, but I had a mule at the time. We dragged those things around, we finally got them where they belong. And they came up and they plunked the caboose down there. And that was a lot of fun. And that's when we realized that that's probably the nicest place on the property, in that particular area. But the problem with the caboose was it was inside. You know, you really needed a deck on the thing or something, which didn't work out well. But my kids were in college at the time, and they have many, many memories of woo, 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 hanging on to the railing and drinking a little bit too much probably. But,
So how did you get the caboose back off the property?
somebody bought it.
Really?
We cleaned it up inside. I sandblasted it, which is one reason we can't have the garden right there, because I'm sure it was all lead paint. And we paneled it, and, you know, it was a little apartment.
Yeah.
It would sleep 4 people.
Some more questions once you're done.
Oh, okay.
They keep coming in now.
Okay. But it was rather interesting experiment.
Do you feed the dogs in the arena when it gets cold?
Do I feed them where?
In the arena when it gets cold?
Really, it's just as cold as everywhere else. Yes, when it's absolutely inclement, we do feed them inside, mainly because of our people don't like to stand out in it either. But they can be fed in their stalls.
Have Nisha and Scarlett been back to visit?
No, not lately. Not lately.
Do you know, Carlene, do you know any other service dog breeders or trainers who do Great Danes?
No. I mean, there are a lot of people that breed Great Danes, but there's nobody that's doing service dogs. And that's really too bad, because they're really just made for the job. They're really just made for the job.
I see a lot of comments from people comments familiar with service dog project that say, why Great Danes, their lives are...
It's 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Our oldest was 14.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Danes I hear about all the time. Oh, they died at 4 or 6, whatever. But generally, those are the tall brown ones. I'm trying to stay with my short, stocky, black and white. The first 3 I put out in 2004. In 2004. In 2014. So I worked for 10 years. That's a respectable dog. The other thing is you can put them out earlier, because these guys are ready to work at about a year old. Whereas some of these golden retrievers, they don't even start training them for 18 months, which I think is a mistake, but that's the way they do it. Ours are ready.
How much longer would it non-big? How much longer would it
Well, you can. The problem is that now they're so inbred. All the breeds are so inbred that even your labs and things are lasting maybe 12 years or so. My Danes aren't that far behind everybody, I'll tell you. You know, they're walking around in weed killer, carpet cleaner, lick of their feet, you know. They're just living on chemicals. I don't know. We've had a couple cancers, bowel cancers, stuff like that. But for the most part, huh?
That can be any breed.
It can be any breed. But for the most part, I count on 10 years. I hope for George. But anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
We also have a comment and question. Somebody thought we had 2 puppies slip off the steps in tunnel number 10 in the past couple of days. Is it possible to build a small side barrier so they cannot slip off to the left side of the steps?
No, they're bound. They're so loose-jointed. I'm sorry. We have it where there's a big drop. We have it barricaded. But down the stairs, I'm sorry.
I was cleaning their puppies this evening, and they love to just jump off.
Just jump off and fall over.
Especially when the water bucket comes down.
You know, yeah.
Then they want to get water.
It's the most peculiar when they get hurt. We had one jump off the bed. I don't know what he did, but he hurt his shoulder. I don't know what he rushed him out at the shed. Because it just didn't really get that much better. And generally shoulders, I know with a horse, a shoulder will take like 8 weeks. They're very slow to heal. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with them. That one you get hurt. Every once in a while you have one, get hurt.
Is that Leroy that's down there?
No,
Is that
dry,
Leroy
if you
that's
want
down
to.
there right now?
No,
Yeah,
the dry,
maybe.
you limping?
Oh, limping. Limping a little bit, that could be Lyme. If you limp too very, for too many days in a row, then we'll treat him as if it is Lyme. We'll give him some doxycycline 4 or 5 days. And if he gets better, then yes, it was Lyme. And then he stays on it for 30 days. If he's limping after 30 days, he's got something else going on.
Carlene, can you describe the leashing methods you use for pups when they're first on a leash?
What we do with the first time I put a dog on a leash? First of all, I use a rope with a ring. And you put it around their neck as you would ordinarily, but then you continue on around their girth and back through the same ring. So now you have a figure 8. So when they start to back up into it, which they often do, you're not hurting their neck. You've got them around their belly, around the rib cage. So that's what I do for that. But it is a question of just talk and let them think about it, and then they come along fine. If they get to backing up, that stuff, as a horse does, you really have a little bit of a problem, because if you go with them, you're chasing them. So you try and do your first leash walkings, etc., in a place which has corners. Very often I do it here because it's backing into a corner, and I don't have it. And then I can just say, no, we're going to go forward. And then I can just say, no, we're going to go forward. But, if they go through that backing up field, they're generally better in the long run, because they've learned that you can't get away. If they get away during that, you got a big problem. It's like a horse that learns to fly back. I did a daily doggy on flying back. If a horse flies back once, they do it for life. They're supposed to get back.
Roxy's story?
Oh, go with it.
Every day. Story with
Well, I have a Roxy question. So, maybe you don't want to, maybe this is more than we can do on Daily Mail, but Will, our son, has a rare disability, and he comes home on weekends to visit, and he has a funny gait, and he has loud vocalizations, and when he's irritable, which is often, he stomps really loud and he yells out very loud and he yells out, loud, weird sounds. And Roxanne is terrified. And we get a little nervous that she's going to get, bitey because she's so bite. And is there any way to? He doesn't live there every day, so
if he backed her into the corner.
Yeah, he does.
No, that would be a bad thing to do. But if she can get away from him, I'm sure she would.
Yeah.
The only other thing I would suggest is you kind of desensitize her by stopping and screaming. Getting a little more used to it.
Yeah. Because he's only once a week, so she doesn't ever get used to him being once a week.
Yeah, well, you reassure her when he's screaming and carrying on.
Yeah. Good idea. Okay.
Maybe he doesn't back her into a corner.
No,
If she's set.
he's
Then I think you would go
he
set.
doesn't. He tries to get away from the dogs as much as possible. He tries to get away from the dogs as much as possible.
Somebody wants to know if
We tried,
you're
yeah.
sleeping.
Somebody wants to know
I need somebody to ride that horse for 20 miles before I get on it. And now my daughter's gotten hurt, so she can't ride her either. She's still got back problems from her fall. You don't bounce at the age of 50 like you did when you were 17.
No kidding.
She used to be able to Get off a horse with a dead rub and just kind of flip back on again. You know? That's it.
That's it now.
Okay, well, we shut ourselves off and
All right.
go about our turn it back to the puppies.
All right.
Turn it back to the puppies.